Alright, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to say
Kal halal Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the L's great millstone. A salutations to the elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. We're gonna dive into this topic. The topic of this video is gonna be based off of the mysteries of the Most High. Okay, what are some of those mysteries? Who are they given to? And so on and so forth. So we'll start off with Daniel 2, and we'll start at 22. Start at Daniel 2 and 20.
Daniel 2 and 20. Daniel answered and said, Blessed by the name of Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding.
That's right.
He revealeth the deep and secret things.
Reveals the deep and secret things. Go on.
He knoweth what is in the darkness,
Yeah.
and the light dwelleth with him.
That's right. He knows what's in the darkness, and the light dwells within him, with him. Okay. The Most High controls everything. He sees everything. He knows what you Edomites are doing in the higher echelons, okay, of America or of the world.
Yeah.
Great, because it says that. What did it say again? He knows what dwelleth in the dark. Yeah,
Oh yes,
he knows,
he knoweth what is in the darkness.
Yeah, he knows what you Edomites are doing, man. He knows what you wicked Jakes are doing too.
All
right, and light dwells with him.
That's why you can't hide in the dark.
Exactly. That light beginning with Yahweh Shai, right? And then the scriptures, the knowledge and understanding of the word, which also is Yahweh Shai, if you may receive it. Right? Go ahead.
I thank thee and praise thee, O thou power of my fathers, who has given me wisdom and might.
Okay, so that's it on that. Get Proverbs 1 and 6. So we know that the Most High is dealing with both light and darkness, and being in the darkness, he knows what happens. So, that's why pride is this funny. Pride is a bitch at the end of the day on the left-hand side, because pride on the left-hand side puffs up the mind. It makes you think that you're the only one is in control of yourself and of your life. Right? So you think you're hiding in the darkness of your own mind. But the Most High knows what is within the darkness. He knows your thoughts. Right? But because you're prideful on the left-hand side, you're concerned with what you think about your thoughts, not what the Most High thinks about your thoughts. Because if you were concerned of what the Most High thought about your thoughts, that means you would fear him, which ultimately means that you would get wisdom and understanding. And we're about to read that right now, so go ahead.
Proverbs 1 and 6. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The words of the wise and their dark saying. The dark sayings. Because when we speak, man, when we break down the scriptures, the whole thing's a dark saying. But a dark saying to who? Everybody but the elect. Right? It's a dark saying. That's why people don't know what we're talking about, or look at us strange, or it's also why, this world is against us. People always hate what they don't understand. It's just that simple, because it's being excluded. They're being excluded from something that they know is powerful. And they can't get why people like us, that look like us, basically lowly, and meek,
understand the dark sayings of the scriptures. Like, for the longest time, man, people were trying to break down Revelation. That was that book of all the hidden secrets. I remember before I came to the truth, when I was even young, like 15 years old, I remember going to church and like hearing whispers about, Revelation, that book's heavy. That book has all the mysteries and all that kind of stuff. Then you got the apostles, who were sent from the Most High to break down that whole book. And you got different biblical scholars and these biblical professors who watch the apostles' videos, and they get their breakdowns from the apostles' videos. You know what I mean? So the Most High is the one who reveals the darkness or the dark sayings of the scriptures, the proverbs. That's what it's called, a proverb, which is synonymous with a metaphor. Right? Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction. Go ahead. What verse is that?
That was the verse 7.
Verse 7. Now go to, that's it. When I go to 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. You know why fools despise wisdom and knowledge? Is because it's too simple for them. You know, when you tell somebody that actually, like for example, reincarnation, or even simpler, you know, Yahweh's birth is a very simple thing. You know, the immaculate, so-called immaculate conception,
or virgin birth,
is bullshit. How in the hell is every single person on the planet gonna come through the way via sex? Okay, when you pop your woman, and then all of a sudden Yahweh is gonna come. It's not gonna come through that. That makes, like, why would the Most High do that? For what? Like, what's the purpose of that? You know, you Jakes live in a fantasy world.
Yeah, unicorns and lollipops.
Exactly. You think things just mystically happen. Even the mysteries of the Most High, the things that are divine and mystical, still have logic. They still have reasoning. Sometimes it's beyond your understanding. Sometimes it isn't. That's just really how it goes, man. It doesn't mean there's no logic just because you don't understand it. That's prideful.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You know? That's very prideful. Just because you don't get it, it's not true. That's how 2/3 of our people and Esau and the rest of the world is like. But the Most High reveals his secrets, all right, to his servants and his prophets. Because why? Because they fear him. They know that he controls everything, and everything is within his hands. So of course the Most High is going to reveal his secrets to people who understand who's running this. It's just like when you're in the house, you have siblings, your parents run the house, they pay the bills, and they favor the one sibling over the other because the other sibling doesn't respect the parents, doesn't fear the parents. Right? When you keep fucking up with your parents, you don't get all these benefits and freedom, liberty, so to speak. Where the one child listens to the parents, is respectful, does what the parents say, and he's allowed to stay out late because they trust him. He's allowed to take the car. He's allowed to have people over. He's allowed to go to parties because they trust him. But they trust him because he fears them. It's the same thing with the Most High and us. The Most High has trusted us with his knowledge, beginning with the apostles, because we fear him. And the rest of the 2/3 are that disobeying child who doesn't get any of the privileges. They don't get to stay out late. They don't get to drive the car. They don't get to go out to parties. They don't get allowances. They don't get any benefits because they don't fear their parents. Because fear is a core element of respect. If you don't fear the Most High, you don't respect him then. And that's why they disrespect us, the prophets, because they don't fear the Most High. When we're sent from the Most High. You know?
They will fear.
Okay.
They will. So it was
1 Corinthians 2 and 9. And read the 16.
1 Corinthians 2 and 9. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man.
Right? The mind of man. Go ahead.
The things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him.
Exactly. Love being keeping the commandments and fearing him, being sincere and of a meek spirit. Right? Go ahead.
But Yahweh hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yea, the deep things of Yahweh.
That's right.
For
like
what?
Reincarnation. Right? Reincarnation is the deep thing of the Most High. Like Yahweh Shai's multiple identities throughout history. That's a deep thing. Right? Who Moses is in the reincarnation, that's a very deep thing. right? The breakdown of the whole book of Revelation is a deep thing. Certain books in Isaiah, certain chapters in Isaiah and Ezekiel and Jeremiah are deep things. Daniel, the breakdown in Daniel 2, Daniel 7 is a deep thing. You know, of the statue. Go ahead. Genesis 101 is a deep thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just say the whole book is a deep thing.
There you go. There you go.
For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him?
Exactly.
Even so the things of Yahweh knoweth no man, but the spirit of Yahweh.
That's right.
Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yahweh.
That's right.
Which things also we speak, not
one of those things being our heritage, who we actually are. That was freely given to us from Yahweh through the apostles. You, in this society, you pay Esau to find out your heritage. What's that thing called where you track your lineage? Whatever, it's a program, whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ancestry.com.
That's, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or genealogy or
yeah. You pay for that stuff. And it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, the Most High gave it to us for free. Well, you know.
Yeah.
It goes deeper. Cause we don't. You do have to work for the knowledge, right? Your body. The scriptures also say that your body is a living sacrifice. Okay, given unto the Most High. Right? There are requirements when it comes to receiving the knowledge of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai. But those that are of the elect, you guys already know. You know. So go ahead.
Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth.
That's right. We don't speak off of man's wisdom. We speak off of the scriptures, which is the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai's wisdom.
God.
Right? And anything that's outside of that, we use it to further validate the scriptures. Right? Go ahead.
Comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not.
They're the carnal man. Go
Esau.
ahead. Yeah, Khan.
Receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him.
That's right. That's pride, man. He thinks things like Yahushua being a so-called Negro, okay, a so-called black man with woolly hair is a foolish thing. That's why he paints all the prophets white. Right?
Yeah. Because he's just like, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. I'm not black.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, you know? He thinks it's a foolish. Well, what about the way we bring out the scriptures? We preach on the highways and byways in so-called weird attire, right? Talking about so-called weird things. But the Most High says through the foolishness of preaching. This is how the Most High wants to do it. This is what he wants to do. It's just how it is. He wants us to go out there in the highways and byways and do it that way. He could have did it any other way. He wanted us to do it this way because that's just what he chose. You know? Go ahead.
Neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned.
Reprobates. Go ahead.
But he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man.
That's right. Because, and it's talking about men that are carnal, not men that are spiritual. Right? Within the brotherhood, you do have a council when a brother's going off. You know, the other brothers are supposed to tell you when you're going off and when you're screwing up. But those brothers are able to tell you that because they're spiritual just like you. Right? But those of them that are of the carnal mind, they can't tell us what's going. They can't tell us really. They really can't tell us anything. Because we're thinking spiritually and we're doing things spiritually. So they can't judge us because they're judging from a carnal mind. While we're doing things spiritually, they don't have all the facts, right? They're not even under the right lens, the right scope. Go ahead.
For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him?
Yeah.
But we have the mind of Yahushua.
That's right. That's right. So, anyways, the point was this is given to. The mysteries of the scriptures are given to the elect, or rather to them that fear him, which are the elect. So with that, we're going to close. We're going to say
Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, and death and destruction to the wicked kingdom, and two-thirds of Israel, and Esau as well. Shalom.
Shalom.